Alright, welcome back everyone. Didn't think I'd be going live tonight, but I did what I needed to do to go live. So, welcome back to part 20 of our playthrough of T Edition. Last time, we completed Triangle Island, got Go-Go, we completed a part of Phoenix Cave. There's still more to do there. We're not done with it yet. We got Locke, we got the Curse Shield, among a few other things. So, as we log in, so off stream over the past 24 hours, I dispelled the Crystal Shield curse by passing all 255 or 256 battles to get the Hero Shield, the Paladin Shield, the second best shield in the game. So, a shield once used by a divine hero, HP up 12.5%, immune to all elements, and you already know what to expect. And it teaches meteor with good stat boost. I wanted to break this off stream so you didn't have to see that slog. So, we have the second best shield in the game, which is now on Terra. And as you can see with the stat boost, it's not as high as the OG, but it's more balanced, but it's still very good. Also, off stream, I managed to get Go-Go's first costume, his chameleon robes, because I did his side quest, his tavern quest for the Mind Book, which changes his command. So right now, for Go-Go, who is gonna be in my main team, in which you'll see why. So I have Mug, I have Magic, so he can equip Eidolons. That's gonna be a big help. I mean, Mimic, Magic, and Animal. Right now I have Strago, so I don't need Blue Magic on, but I will need it. But Animal, there's an item in T Edition that allows Mog's dance skill to change to Animal. So this summons one of the four animals: Murky, Raccoon, Snow Rabbit, and Tapir. And I believe Tapir in this version gives life 3, gives auto life. So as you can see, this is my team. However, let me go show you. So there's a reason why I like Go-Go's first costume. So it's the chameleon robes, which looks like this. But they have a special property which I'm glad Sushi decided to keep. So, in battle, they can transform. You know what? I have a better idea. Let me show you instead. We should be fine. If I'm gonna do what I'm going to do, then I need that. Immune to ice, weak to fire. Hmm. You know what? I'm wondering. I need to go look at some relics. I believe there's a relic that resists water. So, before we continue, if you're new here, consider following and then subbing. It greatly helps me and the channel. So, let me just show. Well, it's gonna take multiples to really show. And to get Momo's quest. Oh, yeah, that's right. I want to show this. So, remember the house in Nosh that was that treasure house that Lone Wolf stole the gold hairpin from? That is no longer treasure house once you found everyone. Also, by finding everyone, I unlocked the Ragnarok Esper. However, as you can see, it does not have Ultima like in the OG. Only one Eidolon has Ultima, but it's got Libya and teleport, so I mean, it's okay. It's just used for morphing. I could learn Meteor from the Hero Shield. That is Mateo from the older versions. Comet is just a lower form of it. So, if we go in here, we have a tavern. And those two jobs, Imitation Secret and Night Patrol. I've already finished Imitation Secret to get Go-Go's first outfit by answering 14 questions of your knowledge of the game. Example like, what's the favorite thing Edgar likes to hunt? It is said in the game what he likes, so you need to write it down or remember it. The Night Patrol is pretty tough because it's all pretty much tomberries. And I'm definitely not ready for that. So, now what we're going to do is, well, let's show a battle. We're going to go get our water Eidolon, which will lead to the other Eidolon. Oops, well, that's good. Shortcut across there. Avoid Doom Gaze. We'll get to him. So, let me show. So, as you can see, Gogo has turned into a merchant. That is one of 8 people he can mimic, which means he has the ability to mimic Leo, Kefka, Gestal, Sid, Setzer's wife, Rachel, Terra in her transform, and the merchant. So that'll change every battle. And it's got those same mannerisms. When Kefka chants a spell, he does the same thing. Same thing with Gestal, same thing with Leo. But that doesn't afford him any extra stuff. So if I fight another battle, which I'll show, because we're about to beat a very hard battle. One that's given many trouble. So now, Gogo's now Leo. So technically, you have Kefka in your team despite not having him fully. But if you do the usual thing, you see he's going to look like what he always does. And if I use magic, he'll do his chant like he's supposed to. So, this is huge, which is why I like Gogo staying in his first outfit. The fact that he can turn into Kefka and do his same mannerisms is pretty cool. Good on Sushi for putting this in. Shout out to him for putting this in. This is in all versions with the costumes. So, we are about to fight a hard battle that I'm not looking forward to, but it needs to be done. But we need to prepare ourselves. So, Terra's got the hero shield. Celis might actually be good here. But I think I'll be okay because the angels. Oh, yeah, that's right. I want to look for relics that resist water. I need to see if we have. I know there's some. Better be prepared than not. It's half damage. Okay, yeah. It's the earrings. Resist water. Okay. Then, but I think the thunder, the thunder shield doesn't work. Angus doesn't have that. So, I'm gonna need to put him on an earring. It's gonna lower stats, but I need what I have. I need animal. Because I'm gonna go a different rage with Gal. You definitely don't want that flame shield. And the thunder shield already resists water. But we're still gonna put on earrings. I need more water resistance. Strago is gonna be a real liability here. If I don't take off Zephyr and put him on earrings. Okay, so it's not here. Okay, let's head for another town. Let's go to Albrook. One of these places has earrings, and I want with half and half that should null it. I want to take out this next one's if I can as much as possible. It's water damage. Yes, here we are. Okay, let's buy 3. And I'm gonna have to take him off of the Zephyr, which will make him weaker, but I need ribbon on him. Terra doesn't need anything. He already has it on. Gal's pretty much, and we're good. I at least have water protection or resistance. And I'm good on items. Let's head for solitary. This fight could provide me with a lot of trouble. It's done for so many. I know what to expect. So, let's save it. That's a Soma drop that it can steal from me. You know what? Screw it. I want blue magic on for magic hammer. Soma drops are good, but I can skip one and get it next game. So, how is everyone this evening? Just need to check something. Okay, so let's do it. So remember, we talked to Arvish a short while back, and he was talking about Leviathan, that somehow the cataclysm made the Eidolon resurface. Well, hmm there's a quest here with both Celes and Locke once you defeat Doomgaze. An event. Ah, well, what do we have here? We have a Magicite. And no, it's not Palido. It is not Palido, like it was in the OG. Let's see if we can do this. I am a little bit under level, but I'm more prepared. I am Leviathan. I will test you to see if your hearts hold the purity of light. Yes. And we get Romancing Saga 3's for Noble Devils 2 boss song. The power of water, power to cleanse and purify, or to drown the world. This power I grant only to those who defeat me. Here it comes. It is Leviathan. He'll always open up with Flood. Okay, that's not too bad. However, I forgot to put on the better espers. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, so let's give him Terra to really have Seraphim because she's immune to water. We'll give him Golem. No, because that's gonna run out of MP too fast. Let's give him Unicorn. Phoenix would be good, but we're going to give Golem to Strago, and you'll want Golem and Poo Poo for Shell. That will also reduce water, although I have Big God, Almighty God, that will reduce as well, so I may not need Poo Poo in this fight. And Phoenix is what the... Actually, you know what? Why don't we put Kieran on? I'm crazy, yes. Because we get to fight Leviathan. Let's try this again. Yes, I know. Bring it, Leviathan. Stand guard. And we have the creature himself. That's not too bad. Let's get Mighty God up. Let's get Kieran up. Now, Celes does have a saga. Yeah, just like that. We need to haste ourselves. Celes might be actually useful here because of the runicking. We need to keep ourselves healed. Oh, there's El Nino, which does nothing. It will cure itself, but since I have it damaged, it's done nothing but. Let's haste ourselves. The slow will be a problem, but I think we can bypass this. We need to get Leviathan slow. I believe he can. That's nothing. The resistance looking quite good. So, we need to cast slow. And this Leviathan version is the Leviathan from FF5. Did he get stopped right there? He did. Okay, we need to dispel that. Which will remove his buffs, and now she's stopped. The stop is going to be an issue without dispel. However, I don't think I have. White Wind won't do. Raccoon might, but I don't think I have that. That would be the one to use. I don't have it. Yeah, I don't have it. Lovely. Let's do animal. Snow bunny. Okay, that's good. We need high ether. I still haven't damaged it. This is gonna be a battle based on animal, falcon. This is gonna be a battle based on how fast I can get it. He doesn't need protect, but I can also use... You know what? We're also gonna need to use golem. Animal. And then it'll pretty much repeat itself. It's still slow. Okay, so pound him with Thunder God now. Look how much MP I just got. Pound him now. He's already in disease. So, what's Gal's one? Kyrian, but as long as we don't die, it doesn't matter. So, we're gonna keep Snow Panther on. So we can keep ourselves blinked. Good block. Mm-hmm. It's very hard to know exactly what I should do because I don't want to move too fast till I'm ready. Falcon. Okay. I want to keep him going. Animal. And then it'll repeat its pattern. Wombat. I almost have nothing to do. That's scary. somehow Tail Whip can break through Blink. I don't know if it's just a special attack. You're gonna find that in this game, that some physicals will break through. Wild Pig will break through. Now the bolt stopped, despite being blinked. Trying to vanish here won't work. And now we're all stopped. This is something I was hoping not happen. We need to get white wing. Oh, well, okay. Well, it doesn't matter. Oh, Leviathan's trying to go all out. You don't get off that easy, boy. Who told you you could do... Uh-oh. Second form, which is even harder. And faster. It's a new form just like Valgamon. Keep the animal going. Let's hope I can slow it. Nope, but I might be able to blind it. Now, this is where things get a little bit interesting in how fast it's attacked. And if I try to... You know what? We could still do it, even if it counters. It's through the water. Good block. Okay. We need to get Golem back up. Tapir. Good, that should be life 3. I'm willing to take that Thunder Aura. Snow Bunny. Now, Makeet, as you get it down to lower health, it'll start moving faster. However, let's use Bad Breath. I might be able to blind it, which will severely limit its physical attacks. I am doing okay. Surprising. But it looks like I'm... Oh. And then we get the all slow and then the stop. Uh-oh. I know what's coming. Its special move, how strong? Oh, okay, that's not bad. And then it just starts going crazy. That's not bad. Ooh. Okay. I was worried right there. Usually when that happens, that's usually instant death. And we're slow. We need to get out of slow. But I'm not getting what I need. I need to be casting haste. Because slow against Leviathan could be a death knell for me if things go bad. Because then it starts doing twice attacks due to the slowness. Well, that doesn't matter. Okay, he's going to do it again. The reason why I did that. Okay, we need to heal. 0 on Strago. On Thunder, of course. I'm still slow right now, which is a death now. We need to get Seraphim up. Snow Bunny. Let's get Mighty God back up. Well, seems to be trying this. This begins gathering water and everything. We need to haste ourselves, which means he might be near death. Oh, he's close. That doesn't work. Strago is still a liability. And he'll continue to be Snow Bunny. This is well. He's going to do it again. Let's get Gal out of its summon. Let's get Golem up. And then Kieran to keep the regen going. What I would need is Snow Bunny, but we need to keep that regen up. I'm not effectively damaging. Okay. Oh, this is just fun. Oh, that's it. I defeated it. That is indeed the power of light. I shall grant you my power. All done. I made it look easy. It's not. Make sure you have water resistance. Don't have the hero shield. And make sure the flame shield isn't on. I wouldn't recommend Strago. If you already have Mighty God, you can use Go-Go for that. And make sure you keep yourself Mirage with Link with Snow Bunny. Obtain the Leviathan Magicite. So, we can now go for the other Esper. Yes, it's got Flood and Sloga. We're gonna go for the other Esper. But we're not going to have Strago with us. I think I'll have Celis with us. because this next one is going to be doing some hairy magic. So let's get stuff back on. Hold on, and I picked up 2 more fish, so I got the vector sardine and the yellow globe, which is used for another quest. So far, so good. Let's go do our next Esper. Oh, Eidolon. Let's get sleep. Once again, if you're here, please follow and sub. It greatly helps me and the channel as we on our road to 50 followers. Hold on, I need to check something. Sorry about that. So, Doomgaze is over there. We're now going to head for our next Esper. Oh, Eidolon here in Miranda. It ties in with Leviathan. So, strategy still the same, but we are going to have Celis just because of her runic. Oh, that's right. Blood's not a blue magic skill. Mm-hmm. Oh, we'll definitely want Golem off. I think I've gotten Strago sufficiently ready for Ebbett's Rock, because that's another challenge in itself. Good. You know what? We're gonna give her the reflect mail. That might not be a bad idea. Rely on Seraphim to to save me. And that's going on Celis. And you get Golem. We'll keep Kyrian on. And we'll keep Unicorn on. Okay, we're on to the next Esper. Worry not, I will be going through the entire game again with New Game Plus, so if you don't want to watch my vids, although I am very happy, thank you to everyone who's viewing my past broadcasts. As I attempt to push this game out into the mainstream over the vanilla OG version. Even the advanced Game Boy Advance version. So, the good that's running now that Leviathan is with me, it responded to Leviathan's Magicite. That warm light, Leviathan, that voice, it's Asura. Yes, Asura. You know her from 4. Ah, it's you. It's nice to see you again. I feel the same, sir. Even under these circumstances, I'm glad to see you. Thank you for letting me meet him again. If you humans believe you can use my power, I will grant it to you. However, I can't break the rules of the Eidolons. You must defeat me first, of course. If you already control Leviathan, then defeating me should be simple. Let's begin. Yes, we have Asura. And I have Leo in this fight. So, we've now begun our second part. Let's reflect on her. She does have that problem of Fallen One. Let's get Kieran up. Let's get... Okay, I'm gonna have to do Animal. So, this battle plays slightly different. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna wanna float. Let's get my keel out first. Because it'll act the same as Mighty God. There really is no defense for wind. Let's get Golem on. And then use Unicorn to get Gal out of Makeet's rage. Nice, good. Okay, so this is its more physical attack. And then it does Quake. But only in this phase. We don't want to use too much magic. That's not going to work. But that does. Okay, she switched. Makeet. Very good. How is everyone tonight? Snow Bunny. Let's Runic. And let's Animal. Okay. The stop is annoying. However, I think I can dispel it. Thank you, Celis. I think that protects her. Magic Hammer is really good. Okay, we know what comes here. Let's bounce slow off. It's not like she has as much cure as she does normally. Okay, she switched again. Tapir, which induces life 3. Thank you. Animal, runic, tapir again. Okay, you want to avoid trying to attack her here because of that stop. Unless you can runic in time. Just like that. Zero. Okay. So... Snow Bunny. Yeah. Animal. Okay, this is the time to do the attacking. Runic. Now, you ask yourself, how do I know what I'm doing? Because I've played this before. I've played the older version. Nothing's really changed that much. Let's wait because it's gonna cure itself. That's gonna give it a whole bunch of buffs. Let's dispel all of that. That could include life 3. Ashura will be one of the key ones you'll want to keep on. I need to get that dispel. Don't worry about that 5,000. This is by far its weakest form. However, that stop plays a problem. Hang on. I want to check something. Weakness water. Okay, yeah, that's right. She has a weakness to water, so flood. But I think I can still do it. A flare? Okay. Something to watch out for. Mm-hmm. Insuna. I didn't think she'd go first. Thank you, Tapia. These battles do take time because it's more of a strategic. Need to get reflect on her. Because she switched back. That sleep is an issue, but thank you. It's just so hard because I want a runic here. That's right. He needs to float. That's why. And then those Queen's Angels. Snow Bunny, thank you. We need to get float back on. Thank you. That's never good. Okay. I don't understand that raise thing, but whatever. Oh, and I gotta. I win again. 10 AP, God Bracelet, X1 obtain. Obtain the Asura Magicite. So, randomly cast Protect, Blink, or Re-Raise. Not a Rise, Re-Raise. Okay, so Kyoga and Tornado. This is gonna be one of the more key ones I'll need to have on. Yeah, the fight was challenging, but not that much. My recommendation, have Celis, have her runic as much as she can. That flare is a problem, but you can get past that. You could use Carbuncle, put everyone in Reflect, is another good strategy. Make sure, excuse me, hope you didn't hear that. Make sure to put Float on to avoid its Quake attack in its third face form. The Gale Cut is nothing. Reflect her to stop her from curing if you can't get Celis, Runic, Kyoga. The stop is annoying, so you're gonna have to deal with what you can there. Okay, we are done with that quest. And we have a new Esper. And that is Asura. So, we're not gonna have Celis for this next area. We are gonna take Strago, because there is blue magic and other stuff I need to have. And no, we're not doing Hit On. That's like a whole other fight. We will be. Let's make a change. So we want Gal, Go, and we want Strago. I am missing out on stealing, but it's not that big of a deal overall. The hero's shield continues to be as good as it should be. Ice, flame, or thunder? It's hard to know exactly what I need to have on. I can always change it in battle. His strength is up, but he'll learn comment that way. Because I'll need her for Seraphim, him for Sarah, and we still have Leviathan. You know what? On second thought, we're gonna put him on Golem. She needs Seraphim. I don't think I'll need Unicorn. So, we're gonna take off Kyrian. Now, my question is, what do I do next? I've been fighting Eidolons. That's not a good sign, but it's also not a sign that I'm weak. Well, should I go to the ancient castle and begin that area? Should I go to the ancient castle? Or should I go to the mess and get hit on? I feel hit on I'm not ready for with that fight. What do you think, Chad? So, you have two choices, or we have choices here. I could go to the ancient castle. That'll give me decent experience. We need to get Odin anyway, because I think he has Heisaga. Let's get her on Sora to begin. Let's get him on Kyrian. Unicorn is just not worth it. On second thought, this is tough for me to figure out. Gal's gonna be raging with Snow Panther. And Phantom will be key against Odin anyway. I don't know what would be best. I'm in an impasse right now. I need the money. My item supply is fine. The Tomberry King in that chest with the cleaver down. I can always come back and get that later, since I have to go back in there multiple times anyway. Okay, we'll head for the ancient castle. That'll give me some good leveling spots. Now, I could put Go-Go instead of Blue Mage on... Oh, right, but I can't have Animal Prey. Prey replaces Runic for Celis. It's Prey, what Bannon has. But I'd have to take off the Mind Dictionary to do it, which I don't want to do. Tools aren't worth the blitz aren't worth that. I don't need another healer. Guess I could give him fight. Interesting. It's just so tough. I do need to level. I need to get Go-Go out of that 100 MP. Now, I guess I could use a Soma drop. But it's only 10 boost. It's not enough, and it's not worthy of me wasting it. We'll keep him on what he needs. The sleep is going to be a huge problem, but... Yeah, let's give Gao the evade of 71%. Strago needs total status protection. So we can keep him going. Oh. Let's just do the ribbon. Then I don't need all that. Giving him the Zeppler will be good for the evade. I know I got lookers out there. I'm getting views. Okay, so let's head for the ancient castle. Maybe I'll do some grinding down there for fun. And catching on to something. Stopping. Cave to the ancient castle. Just in case. And we have the teens music. Here. Queen's Angels. Snow Bunny. Level 2 Holy. Cast Holy on an enemy's level divisible by 2. Mind Blast. Good. Poison Frog. I doubt it'll do too much. But it is Silence. So, once again, Mind Blast. And you get decent money. This is a good area to grind. Oh, look at this. Hide. Oh, look at this. Dragon Spear. The Panthers here are... They can do sudden death stuff with Blaster if you let them. And yes, oh, there it is. Hence why. Good job, Terra. But I do need to do some grinding here. This place is no joke. This place can be legitimately hard right now. We need to get that panther back to sleep. Okay, we're gonna smoke bomb out. Oh, never mind. This is why I loaded my position. Like I said, this place is no joke. This would have been a good spot to bring Shadow. Oh, realm of the memento ring. Snow Bunny. Mind Blast. I might do some grinding around here tonight since it's pretty close to 2 hours. If I'm having this much trouble here, I'm not going anywhere right now. Because I know what's coming. Queen's Angels. Raccoon. Raccoon, which can cure all status changes plus condemn. Snow Bunny, Magic Hammer, a lot of these monsters in here have reflect on. I mean, we'll stick around. I have free sleep up in Figaro Castle, so we'll stick around, do some leveling. I need money anyway. So now I'm banned. Raccoon. Snow Bunny. Mind Blast. That should stop any blasters. Raccoon. Oof. Strago gained a level, Terror gained a level, and 7928. The cat herd continues to pay dividends for me. The Leviathan and Azure are pretty hard eidolons to beat if you don't know what to expect, particularly on a first playthrough. But resistance to water, the hero shield, plus the thunder shield for resist, you should be able to handle it. It would be better to have Celas there because of the Hay Saga to counter that Sloga, and to Runic. Snow Panther, the Chaos Dragon does Blizzaga, Creo does Blaster, which could actually heavy work. Thunder Aga will put him in Reflect and Discode. Now I'm Setzer's wife. I do have to do Mimic 500 times. Animal. Wild Pig. Tapir. Raccoon. Not gonna work. I mean, Snow Bunny's still one of the best rages for Gal in this ROM. Tapir, which will bring re-raise. So, how is everyone, the three of you that are looking? As we are down here in the ancient castle, well, the cave to the ancient castle. Raccoon. Now I'm Leo. Tapir. Come on, that's not all the magic that Devil has. And we're coming up on 2 hours. I might do some work on off-stream Falcon. Holy water. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna do some work off stream. Cause I'll just bore you if I just... So, I think this is where we'll end. We didn't get as much done as usual that 2 hours went by. However, we did pick up 2 eidolons. And 2 of the more harder eidolons right now. So, I'd like to thank everyone who jumped in. And for all of you, I wish you all good night. Join me tomorrow for part 21 as we continue. through the cave to the ancient castle in our quest for Odin. So, for me here, so once again, if you're still watching, please follow and sub. It really helps me and the channel. So, as I sign off, this is Sora signing off.